Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my beauty and business New Year's resolutions. So this isn't going to be like go to the gym so many times or eat this certain way or whatever. Like, it's not that kind of resolution. It's not like lifestyle resolutions, but it's New Year's resolutions related to my channel, beauty in general, and my business. Alright, let's just jump into my New Year's resolutions. So number one, I want to master fake lashes this year. So every once in a while in a video I'll be wearing fake lashes. I used to do it a lot more at the beginning when I first started YouTube, and then I just kind of gave up because it's really a challenge for me. I just haven't mastered it, you know, and I know that the trick to mastering something like that is to just practice over and over again, you know, every day, just keep doing it. And I think part of the reason why I don't is that I will, by the time I've done most of my makeup and I get to the lashes point, I'm just ready to be done. And I have decent lashes without fake lashes. Like, I don't mind my eyelashes the way they are, so I usually just kind of settle for that. But I always see other YouTubers that have fake lashes and I've always wanted to try them. I wore them on my wedding and I loved the way that they looked, and it's just something that I, as a beauty guru, I feel like I should know how to do, you know? So in 2017, my goal is to master fake lashes. Let me know your favorite brand of eyelashes in the comment section below and I will try to check them out. The next thing that I want to do more of in 2017 is special effects makeup. I shouldn't even say that I want to do more of it because I don't really do any of it right now. Every once in a while, like before I go to bed, before I wash my face off, I'll experiment with stuff, but I love watching those kinds of videos and following those kinds of people on Instagram and stuff. Like Glam and Gore is one of my favorite people to watch. She's so creative. And then when the NYX Face Awards come around, I always discover new SFX beauty gurus because, you know, that's kind of what the NYX Face Awards is about. And not necessarily like getting into prosthetics or even necessarily the gory stuff like fake blood. I just want to get into more creative, not your everyday kind of makeup looks, like, you know, putting glitter and colors and stuff like that in just sort of a creative way. I want to get into that more, and I would love to learn how to do SFX stuff too, like the gore and stuff like that, but that doesn't get me as excited as just getting creative with makeup and doing stuff that I probably wouldn't necessarily wear out of the house unless I was going to a costume party or something, but stuff that's still creative and fun nonetheless. So I have this goal in my head of trying to do about 5 looks a month that are like special effects looks. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be sharing all of those. If I do, I'll definitely be sharing them on Snapchat, so make sure you're following me on Snapchat. If they're looks that I'm really happy with, I'll probably put them on Instagram or my blog. I doubt I'll be doing tutorials on all of them on YouTube just because I don't consider myself an expert enough to do tutorials, but I'll share them with you guys on my various social media, so make sure you're following all of those. And if I have a look that I feel like I'm really good at and I have a lot to teach you, you know, or it's something really unique that I haven't seen before, then I will definitely do a tutorial on YouTube of that look. So you can definitely look forward to that. But I just feel like it's something that I've always wanted to experiment with more, and as a creative person, I have a lot of ideas in my head and I want to be able to kind of bring those into fruition. Number 3 is to finally film and post my makeup collection. You guys have been requesting it for a very long time. Ever since I started YouTube, basically, you guys have been requesting it, and every time I ask you what kind of videos you want to see, you say makeup collection, which I totally understand. I have been wanting to do a makeup collection since I started YouTube. I can't really tell you why I haven't yet. I think the main reason is that I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I feel like I don't want to do it until I have everything the way that, like, it's the most functional so that you guys can get the most out of it, so it's like educational and helpful and not just like a bunch of makeup all disorganized, you know? I don't know, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm ever done organizing. I'm always reorganizing and rearranging things, so it doesn't make sense to like wait until I'm organized because I'm never going to be completely organized, you know? I also definitely wish I had filmed a makeup collection when I first started YouTube, just so I could look back on it now and see like where I was then and where I am now, you know? So that's kind of another reason why I want to film it just every so often, just so that I can kind of keep track of how my collection is growing and changing and stuff. I think that's really a cool idea. That's kind of one of the benefits of, you know, putting my life online, is that I have a record of things like that. Another thing that I'm planning on doing in 2017 that kind of relates to this is individual collections, like my liquid lipstick collection, my bronzer collection, my highlighter collection. Because a lot of you have requested stuff like that, especially after I did my best and worst of the contour palettes video. A lot of you have asked for a video like that on, you know, highlighters and liquid lipsticks and eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. So I really want to do that for you guys, and I think that would just be really fun for me too, to go through my collection and see what I have and kind of, I don't know, I just think it would be a fun video to do. So I definitely want to do more of those, but I also want to do like a complete makeup collection where I show you my vanity setup. I show you where everything is in all the drawers and everything like that. So I'm definitely going to do that in 2017. Another goal I have is to blog more. Now, I don't know if you guys really know, I have a blog. I will link it. It's always linked below, actually, I think. If it's not, I'll link it below. But I have a blog, and I haven't blogged in a really long time. The last few months, all I've really used my blog for is my giveaways, which is really great for that. But I used to love blogging. I was a blogger before I ever did YouTube, before I ever even knew about the YouTube beauty community or any other social media. I was a blogger and I loved blogging, and I didn't ever make any money off of it. I didn't have a huge following. I just loved doing it, and I loved reading other people's blogs. So blogging was kind of my intro into like the social media world. And like I said, it's something I've always loved doing. I don't feel like I could do it as a job like I do YouTube, just because it's more personal for me. Like, I blog what I feel like blogging about. I might want to tell you all of my favorite children's books in one blog and all of my favorite horror movies in another blog. And you know, like, it might not make any sense, but it's just kind of what I feel like sharing at the time, you know? And I want to do a lot more food and vegan cooking and stuff on there, and just some other personal things going on in my life I want to share on my blog. So my goal is to blog more. I want to blog at least 8 to 10 times per month, which would be at least twice a week. And yeah, and those would be like original blog posts, like not just me reposting my YouTube videos, like original blog posts 8 to 10 times a week, a month. Oh my gosh, a week, maybe next year. 8 to 10 times a month, and it'll be sharing my personal life and maybe DIY projects. I've always loved doing DIY. There's so many different things other than beauty that I love. When I was planning my 2017, I was thinking about starting a new channel. I was thinking about starting like a lifestyle channel / vlogging channel, and I just don't think I'm ready yet, but I do want to incorporate more of the lifestyle, everyday life, and just lifestyle things that I love into my blog. So again, like I said, I'll link that below if you guys are interested in following that. It is something that I have a lot of fun with, and I am planning on blogging a lot more in 2017. The next thing that I want to do this year is to define my brand. I want to get more of a defined image. I want to sort of clean up my image a little bit. Not that I have like a bad image or anything, but a few things I want to do. One thing that I think I'm going to do this year is delete some of my old videos or put them on private. Not because I'm like ashamed of them or anything, but just because I want my whole channel to have like a very cohesive look to it. And I feel like a lot of my old videos, I didn't really have an image in mind then when I was doing those videos, and they don't really relate. And also the quality just isn't as good in my older videos. Not that my quality is perfect now. I want to definitely improve that in 2017 too, but my quality wasn't nearly as good back then or as consistent as it is now. So I think I'm going to private a bunch of those videos. So if you're watching this, you might still have a chance to go watch those videos, you know, before I put them on private, but at some point this coming year, I'm going to clean up a bunch of my old videos, and there's actually a few that I filmed that I want to refilm, like lip swatch videos and stuff that I think I can do better. Anyways, so I want to do that. Another thing for like cleaning up my brand that I want to do is get more, what's the word, like images. Like, I don't even have a header on my YouTube channel right now. I have like a picture of me, you know, but then that like long skinny thing at the top of my channel is just like a picture of clouds that I took a while ago. I don't have like a brand name image logo. That's the word. I don't know really how to do that myself. I'm not that talented when it comes to like Photoshop and stuff. I don't have Photoshop. So if you know of anybody who designs stuff like that, or, you know, like I can hire them or whatever, like anybody like that, let me know, because I would love to know who, you know, somebody that is talented at something like that, because I'm just not. But I do want to have like that kind of like a little logo or something like that. I want to clean up all my pictures on social media, stuff like that I want to do this year. The next thing that I want to do more of in 2017, it's kind of like a bunch of things rolled into one, but I want to do more sponsorships, I want to do more brand deals, I want to do more collaborations with brands and YouTubers. In general, I just want to do more networking. As you guys have probably noticed, I have started accepting sponsorships on my channel. It was really exciting for me when I started doing that, because just the fact that a brand is willing to pay me to promote their product is really exciting. The fact that you guys have responded really, really well to it is really exciting. I really appreciate that. It's been a really great experience so far. I use Social Blue Book to determine my value, so I don't feel like I'm asking too much or like I'm shortchanging myself when I tell the brands what I'm worth, you know? And I don't know, it's just been a really great experience, and it's really nice to get a paycheck too. I mean, I get a YouTube paycheck from my views, but that's once a month, and that's not as much as sponsorships, you know? It's just nice to have the opportunity because, as you guys know, YouTube is my full-time job. Now, I don't make a full-time income by any means right now, but when I quit my CNA job just under 2 years ago, I quit with the intention of becoming a YouTuber, and I didn't tell a lot of people. I don't think I told anybody except maybe my husband that I wanted to do that. He wanted me to quit my job because it was an unhealthy situation for me. I was miserable, I was unhealthy, I was very, very depressed, and it just was a terrible job. It really was not good. And we were paying, you know, a month's rent in childcare just for my daughter to go to daycare when I could just stay home with her. So that was another reason. But I always had in my head that I wanted to do YouTube. I started YouTube maybe like 6 months or so after I quit my job, but I started it with the intention of it being my full-time job. I do YouTube full-time for the most part. I take breaks here and there, but I would say I put full-time hours at least, if not more, into my YouTube channel. But that is why I wanted to start accepting sponsorships. I want to start reaching out to brands and possibly, you know, getting PR and stuff like that. I haven't really done a lot of that yet. I'm kind of nervous to do that, but I want to start doing that more in 2017 because it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? It's just one of those things. So I wanted to kind of be transparent about that with you guys, and I always try to be transparent in my videos, in my description box, everywhere, if something is sponsored, and I hope that you guys know that I would never take a sponsorship from a product or a brand or a company that I don't love, that I don't think is worth your money. Because trust me, I know how valuable your money is. I know. And I would never recommend a product to you guys that I don't think is worth your money. Okay, my next one is more beauty related, less business related, and that is to complete at least one Z palette this year. I would like to have several Z palettes. I love seeing YouTubers when they pull out their, you know, Z palettes with like the Makeup Geek shadows, and they have one with the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, and they have a Morphe one, and whatever else. You know, I love seeing those, and I always look at that and I'm like, I want that so bad. There's tons of single eyeshadows that I want and just want to try. I have, I think, 2 Makeup Geek eyeshadows, 4 Arbonne singles, and that's it. And I want to get more. So not only do I just want to try more single eyeshadows, but I want to like design a Z palette, like a large one with all shadows that I picked out. I think that would be so cool. Like, I am getting really excited just thinking about that. You know, like I would have the perfect combination of crease shades and the perfect upper brow bone highlight shade and the perfect base and the perfect inner corner, like all of those shades. I want to start compiling a palette like that, and it might not be all one brand, it might be a bunch of different brands, I don't know, but I'm really excited to do that. So my goal in 2017 is to have like the perfect Z palette of like all of the best eyeshadows, in my opinion, that I could have, and then of course I will do a video on it and share it with you guys. Next on my list is to get more back into Instagram. Instagram was the platform that launched me into the beauty community. I discovered the YouTube beauty community through blogs, like I said, but Instagram was kind of where I started. Before I was ready to have a YouTube channel, I had an Instagram account and I started posting some beauty stuff on there, and I started meeting people and just joining the community and finding other, you know, beauty lovers on there, and that's where I kind of got my first real following on Instagram, and it was kind of what gave me the thought that like I could do this YouTube thing, you know? I can do this on Instagram, I could do this on YouTube too. And it was just what sort of stoked the fire for me to really inspire me to push me to do YouTube and to start my YouTube channel. Like, Instagram was my first beauty home, almost in a way. And since I've had my channel now for over a year, I feel like I've kind of neglected my Instagram. I use it to promote my videos, and I still interact on it and stuff like that a little bit. I mean, it's hard to answer comments for some reason. Instagram, like when I try to type in someone's username, it doesn't come up like it used to, so I have trouble responding to your guys' comments on Instagram, but I still try to comment on other people's things and stuff like that. But I usually only post on Instagram when I'm promoting a new video of mine, I've noticed. And every once in a while, I'll take a creative picture and post it, but usually it's only when I'm promoting a video. And I want to change that. I want to start posting on Instagram just for fun. I want to post like makeup of the day. Anytime I do my makeup, I want to arrange it, take a flat lay picture of it and post it, because that was my favorite thing to do, was to like arrange my makeup on my, you know, this counter, this white counter back here, and take pictures of it and post it on Instagram. I just love doing that. I love editing those photos. I love arranging them and then just looking at my feed when I have a bunch of really nicely arranged photos, you know. I love doing that. I just haven't done it in a while, so that's another thing I want to get back into in 2017, is just get more into Instagram. The last thing on my list is I want to perfect my hair care routine, and I want to take better care of my hair. You guys ask me almost every video. I get a comment from usually a new subscriber asking for my hair care routine, saying that they love my curly hair and they want to know what my hair care routine is. And I have been promising you guys one for so long, and I definitely want to do it. I think I'm going to do it in January. So I kind of put it on my calendar, and I was like, even if my routine is not perfected by then, I'm going to at least share with you the parts that are perfected, because you guys have been asking for it for so long, and I totally understand, and I really want to share it with you. But aside from that, I want to take better care of my hair. My hair is really long, and I don't get it cut as often as I should. Right now, the ends are just terrible. I don't know if you can see, but they're terrible. And I need to get a haircut, and I want to start getting my hair cut more regularly so that it stays healthy. So I want to start doing that, getting my hair cut more. Someday I want to start experimenting with color. I don't know that that's going to happen in 2017, but I definitely want to start experimenting with color. If you have any suggestions on what colors or what types of coloring you think would look good on me, let me know. I definitely want to do ombre on the ends, and I don't know, I have tons of ideas, but I don't know if it's going to happen in 2017. We'll see. Alright guys, that is it for my beauty and business New Year's resolutions. I would love to hear what your guys' New Year's resolutions are, and I would also love to hear what you guys would like to see from me, other than what I mentioned already in the video that I'm going to try to do. I mean, you can tell me if you like my ideas, definitely let me know. But I would also like to know, what else would you like to see me do maybe differently on my channel, or what kind of videos, what kinds of series, anything like that. I love to hear from you guys, and I'm at this point right now where I'm just really refreshing things and feeling motivated and inspired to just make the absolute best of my channel. So please don't hesitate to let me know what you guys' thoughts are. And I don't know if you guys can see, yeah, you can probably see this. My cat scratched me this morning. That was not fun. I was holding her, which I rarely ever hold her because she's kind of a whiny baby. Both of my cats are kind of scaredy cats. But I was holding her because my husband was doing the dishes, and he was gonna feed her when he was done doing the dishes, so I was holding her, trying to like comfort her, like, it's okay, you know, you'll get fed soon. And then he like put a dish down loud, which wasn't that loud, and she freaked out and she dug her claws into me so she could jump away from me, and I was so mad. I wanted to kill her, but I didn't, but I wanted to. Anyways, make sure you're subscribed. I am posting videos. My goal is to start posting videos 5 days a week. I guess you could consider that another New Year's resolution, or another New Year's goal. I want to post videos 5 times a week. I'm writing 5 videos a week on my calendar. That's my goal. I'm not going to like promise you that, because I don't want to push myself too hard, or push myself to a point where if I don't reach that goal, then I feel guilty or I feel bad about it, you know, because I think even 3 videos a week is enough, but I just want to try to do the absolute best, since, like I said, this is my full-time job. So I'm gonna keep saying that I post videos 3 to 5 times a week. But yes, make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you hit that bell notification button, because I have been noticing a lot of people unsubscribing from my channel, and I've heard that a lot of other YouTubers have been having that problem. Some glitch in YouTube is forcing people to unsubscribe. It's really unfortunate. It really stinks. So just make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and make sure you hit that bell so that you get notifications every time I post a new video. Also, make sure you're following me on all my social media. Those are always linked in my description box below. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That helps other people find me in the YouTube world. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all very much, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.